Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your most favorite manifestation coach under the sun. Reason why there's no such coaching program like my coaching program, because I've designed it myself during the last almost 9 years. It's going to be in October that I've been a coach, and I'm so happy to say that. And another reason is because nobody spends as much time with and on their clients like I do. 2 to 3 times per week, I rendezvous with all of my clients. Okay, the choice between the Zoom sessions or the phone sessions is what you have to make, or a combination of two. Okay, depending on your circumstances, and also the choice also has to be made between a regular package, a standard package, and a deluxe package. So in the regular package example, you get together with me 2 to 3 times per week, okay, depending again on your schedule, availability, etc. In the deluxe package, 3 sessions per week are mandatory, as well as you have access to me via email in between the sessions, text messages, as well as audios if need be. Now, I politely ask that you be reasonable with the speed with which, you demand my reply. And, 99.999% of my clients understand that. I just offer this hand holding for somebody who really is going through a lot right now and really needs this peace and comfort from their coach. So again, this doesn't exist anywhere. And I wanted to create this for people to be able to stabilize. And if later you feel like you can go to the regular package, the standard package, you can do that. I offer other packages on my website. The link is below. How to bring back your SP in 30 days. I also offer a course in energy, True Energy Magician course. That's also 30 days, as well as packages for those who cannot temporarily come into my coaching, which are monthly audios, Magic and Miracles monthly audios, which is a must have. Like if you're not subscribed already, which already like 100 people are, drop everything, subscribe. You will learn so much from these audios, way more than you will ever learn from everything that's on my channel combined. True story. Okay, so I've started recording these over a month ago now, a month and a half ago, and the response I get is tremendous. I feel really good recording this. This is material from all the things that I've kind of compiled for my book, okay, and the subscription will never end, essentially. I channel my material, and this is why. And so it's not just 1 month. It's like you can do it for a year, 2 years, whatever you need. And even if you come into my coaching, people do, sometimes both, which is recommended. In essence, I no longer record educational videos and audios of that magnitude on my channel. I made it subscription. So what I do for my channel, though, is I answer questions from my mailbox, and we'll get to that in just a second. I just also wanted to remind everybody that I offer the video school. Now, this is just a monthly package for somebody who wants to go through all the steps of my coaching on their own with the help of the 12 videos. Okay, and I discuss all the steps, all the exercises, etc. In depth, everything that I go through with everybody in my coaching. The audios also offer some exercises and some of the coaching material, but the videos are really just solely focused on what I go through, the steps I take in my coaching and the things that I discuss. So if you want to book both of these things, if you can come into my coaching, then that's a great deal too. Okay, so tomorrow we'll have a live, okay, at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will announce a subject. I haven't made up my mind. If you guys want to talk about something specific, you can always suggest in the comments. But today, I want to answer a question from my mailbox. Okay, it's never ending. I have like, I don't know, 5,500 more of these emails to go through. So I'm making my way. So this is a simplistic question, but I'm going to answer it in my way, my style. And the question is how to basically keep the focus, how to ignore the 3D, right? How to keep the focus on what you want, the result that you want. Okay, so here's the thing that I would say from me. Okay, this is the reason I became a coach, because it really just connected with me. Okay, at some point, I believe it was like in 2012, 2013, like on a very deep level, I started getting what needs to happen. Okay. And, sometimes I record these audios and I really want to kind of like drive it home. And I feel this energy right now present with me. And I know that I will be able to channel this right now. So all the things that I offer in my coaching are centered around your self-empowerment, your self-betterment, elevating your game. Okay. Whether that's to start a business, this and any other. But, and that's very, very important. That's what helped me exactly after I left my drug addict boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. It was really crystal clear to me what I wasn't doing before, why my life was such a shit show in relationship wise. I mean, money wise, I was always, like I said, if I really needed to manifest money, it was like 1 to 3. Okay, because I've just been working since I was 15. And so, I just have had the opportunity to experience things already at that point where, manifesting money was me super easy. And I knew how to get into that zone. But relationships used to be my kind of like weak point. And I realized like in order to have this good relationship, that one relationship or relationships plural, not to say like many SPs, but like, friendships, etc. You really have to have a good relationship with yourself. And you really need to understand yourself and stop making yourself wrong. And so I'm a big proponent of this kind of philosophy behind everything, that you need to allow yourself to be able to feel human things. You need to allow yourself to be able to accept things temporarily the way that they really are in order to change them, right? You don't talk down on yourself. You don't make yourself wrong. You don't, freak out because you don't have that manifestation right here, right now. When you have this, right? When you really like build up a good rapport with yourself through investing time and money, of course, in self-betterment. And I don't just mean coaching, parenthesis here. I really mean like, for example, ladies in my coaching, I always encourage them, go do your pedicures, go do your manicures, go, take a bubble bath, go to the, spa and this and that. For guys, like go, I don't know, whatever you enjoy, like playing golf and this and that, like horse riding and whatever you're into. I don't know. Take a hobby that really pleases you, really build your, I don't know, stock portfolio, whatever the fuck you're into. I don't know. Really invest time in self-betterment so that you feel good about who you really are. Because underneath it all, right, you are that golden Buddha. You really, really are. That you don't know it right now, perhaps, fully, right, is another thing. So when you do know, when it's kind of like it reached the point of like total completion, the download of this knowledge that you are completely God of your reality. Okay, again, parenthesis here, doesn't mean that God doesn't happen to have human emotions and temporary situations that you want to transform and this and that. Okay, being God does not mean, you float. Like the other day I was talking to one of my clients. She said, oh, you mean you don't float like on an Aladdin's, like on angel wings, and everything just doesn't drop from the sky for you? No, that's not what I promoted, okay? And I know she won't mind me saying that, but that is not at all. And if you think being a coach again means perfection all the time, you're wrong. Being somebody who knows how to manifest, first things first, is accepting yourself fully and really loving yourself fully. Faults and all, the manifestations and or not, that you have always work to do on yourself. That's just completely the case with everybody. Okay, everybody's in constant transformation wherever you are. Okay, you constantly supposed to improve and continue improving. So does it ever stop? Fuck no, it would be fucking boring. But the idea is to make peace with situations the way that they really are, and not demand of yourself immediate situation changes no matter what they are. If you can be comfortable with the things that how they are right now, and you can accept that you're learning right here, right now, how to become a higher version of yourself, that even this moment in time is precious and full of gifts for you, full of knowledge, etc., then you really start having fun, okay, living your life. And for me, that became like so crystal clear. And again, this comes with acceptance and true, authentic love for yourself, okay? That nobody can fucking shake you, all right? Like just now, somebody emailed me, messaged me, like some stupid, completely like obnoxious person recorded a tarot reading on me as a coach, full of lies, like a lie every sentence. Like, I mean, I have my ideas who encourage her to do that, but let's not go there, okay? Because, I mean, it's just coincidence, right? That 5 days ago, this person happened to have been inspired to record a fucking video about me. Like, nobody gave a shit about talking trash about me, but all of a sudden now, she's talking about how I don't know this person. She's never been in my coaching. She's reading tarots on me, like that I don't have passion, I don't have emotions. Has she even fucking heard a single like audio or video of me? Like, she is crazy. This person is cuckoo. Okay, so in other words, like, these things like do not bother me. I just look at it, I'm like, wow, you have this much time on your hands, instead of like investing in yourself and like maybe getting a real job, parenthesis here, or doing something that you actually love, instead of reading tarots, which is total bullshit. Okay, tarot readers are complete liars. Okay, they're just it's just whatever. Okay, and everything can be interpreted differently. That's how you manifest, through interpretation, whatever you want to interpret it like, however you want to create your reality next. So even if it's a shit show right now, you can interpret it differently. You can interpret that you're learning, etc., etc., and the next minute will be a completely different reality. Okay, I never said on my channel, again, want to emphasize that you will not go through shit. And so if right now you are not getting what you want, okay, and you don't have what you want, you need to start interpreting the situation slightly differently in order to get the next manifestation as a different kind of manifestation. If you make it okay that right now, okay, I don't have it right now, but you know what? Not only am I convinced that it's going to happen because I know my power, okay, but I also understand that there is a delay in this universe. And my job is to be completely convinced that my manifestation, okay, belongs to me just like my name belongs to me. This is your power. This is your knowledge of who you really are. This is basically understanding that once you choose your manifestation, it's over. Are you still going to be going through the motions and, kind of like doing this and doing that, maybe, working on things in the 3D, etc.? Yes, but on the inside, okay, you are unshakable. And this is something that I learned, like I said, in 2012, 2013, it finally clicked in with me. Like, no matter what I'm going through, no matter what the fuck the situation looks like on the outside, inside, I'm fucking solid. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Okay. And again, I encourage all of you to go through emotions, to feel anger, to feel frustration. All these things are perfectly normal, natural. And I encourage you to do that. Why? Because if you shove it down, it will stay with you. And that is not healthy. Okay. And so when you allow yourself to just be a human being and feel through it and allow the present moment to be okay, you will be astonished by the amount of support that you will get from the universe when you stop eradicating certain parts of creations and saying, no, this does not belong in creation, or like there are no crazy people in creation. Yeah, everything exists, okay? Let's just like, everything does not have to be perfect. There are crazy people. There are, people on YouTube who have no life and don't know me and talk trash about me, about my coaching. Why would somebody talk trash about somebody else's business? Maybe they're threatened, maybe they're jealous. I don't fucking know. But for me, that represents complete, whatever, stupidity. And I move on from that knowing exactly what I represent, the kind of energy I radiate, and knowing that everything is going to be in my favor anyway, no matter what. That's a skill, I will try to teach you in my coaching. I always, go out of my way to teach you different tricks to kind of shoehorn your belief in the beginning and then really reinforce it with manifestations, because having gone through my own transformation, like I said, around 2011 when I left my ex-boyfriend who was into drugs and all this fucking drama, trauma, panorama, I realized, you know what? When I put my mind to something, not a goddamn fucking person or thing can stop me from it. And this is the situation that, quite frankly, I want to, again, instill into everybody, all my listeners, anybody who's coming into my coaching, that yes, things may look shitty right now. Things may look not the way that you want them to. But if you have this unshakable knowing in who you are, in your energy, in knowing exactly what you commanded, okay, and you do not question that power, you do not question what you've decided, you do not go back on, oh, did I really do it the right way, or did I say it enough times, or this fucking bullshit, situation with affirmations nonstop. No, you do it once and that's fucking it, right? But for that, you really need to believe in your power. And again, we'll try my best to teach you how to do this in coaching, because the number one thing is to really rediscover who you really are. Okay, and stop lying to yourself about being weak and a victim of circumstances just because it may appear so for the moment. In the end, you will get your shit anyway. So why not get ahead of it, and you can go through your drama, trauma, panorama, your situation of maybe a slight discomfort here and there. But if you knew for sure, okay, that you're getting your way in the end anyway, so people can stand on their heads, and say whatever they want and do whatever they want, but your commitment to your manifestation is so strong that literally it's like in the Bible, parting the sea. It's like, it doesn't matter what you do. I can part the fucking sea. All right. But am I going to allow myself to, be human in the process, to feel through things, to observe things, and this and that and the other, to strengthen my game? Because all that it does, if you take information from how you manifest each thing and how, things don't show up right away and this, that, and the other, it strengthens your game. It strengthens your belief in yourself that, things can come to such a shit show situation, or you may not have been able to manifest something, and then you manifested it anyway. Okay, on a dime it can change. If you have this belief, and this is something, honestly, you have to cultivate it. Like I said, internal work is like the gold mine that you seek. Okay, this unwavering faith within you that like you have to really know who you are. That nobody can convince you otherwise of, who you are, that your manifestation is yours, that you're powerful, this, that, and the other. Again, even though right now things may appear like a shit show. Okay, and it's okay to observe the shit show. Really, it really is okay. In fact, honestly, it's entertaining, okay? It's really entertaining to observe shitty people, shit show people who are really so like completely delusional as to not realize their own power, instead of like wasting other people's time trying to convince them they're just as a shit show as they think that they are. Okay, that's not the idea behind, being a manifester in your life. I, for one, for that very reason, this is one of the reasons I became a coach. I never understood envy, never understood jealousy, never understood these kinds of situations where, a person feels it's necessary to take something from somebody or be envious or badmouth somebody and this and that and the other for no reason. If somebody did something, yeah, absolutely. Like, you really need to be able to say what's what. This person is a shit show. But if a person is doing something good for the people and you're simply envious, that I never really understood. So that's so foreign to me. And I really wish that everybody, that comes across my channel, comes into my coaching, does not descend to that level, but actually gets ahead of it, of themselves, right? And builds on the trust in the universe, on the fact that if you are alive, if you are breathing, okay, if you forget breathing, I mean, yeah, you're breathing, of course, don't worry. But if you're alive today, you will always exist. And because of that, you have the power that you seek already. So it's not necessary to be a shit show of a person. You really need to reclaim your power by understanding that all of it is within you. Like when I think about like channeling audios for you guys or for my monthly subscription or what we're going to talk about during the live, like I get so excited. I get so giddy about sharing these things because again, let me tell you something. I wish somebody took me by the hand like way back when I was in my 20s, really struggling with like self-esteem and self-confidence and in my relationships. And I'm like, now I get to do what I wish somebody did for me. Like you have no fucking clue how much like fun that is for me. Like I really feel that I don't know, somehow I'm like even helping myself back then. I don't know, that makes no sense, but that's how I feel. Like I'm doing this work and maybe I'm like on some level changing myself in my 20s. I don't know, it makes no sense, but whatever. And this is why honestly I have nothing to hide. On my channel, I talk openly about everything. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of shocked at myself, because I didn't go into this channel wanting to share as much as I do. I don't know. I was always very private and this and that, but I realized the more I started talking on this channel that I think it really serves to be open because it inspires people and people understand they're not alone, okay, in whatever shit show situation you may find yourself today. And for that, I'm happy to share everything and be open and completely transparent so that you can literally watch me turn things around and deal with my own situations. Again, everybody deals with shit all the time, and that has to be okay. And I want to like show you that it's okay. And having said that though, you will get your shit anyway. Okay, I do my own work, right? I do my own scripting. I do my own, I write down my intentions, etc. And this is what I teach in my coaching, how to get your way anyway. Okay, anyway, no matter how long it's been, no matter what it looks like, no matter how many people talk trash and blah, 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 no matter what has happened, there is still this light inside your heart that tells you I'm the golden Buddha. And that is what I cultivate in my coaching. Okay, and that is what like I'm made of completely relentlessly. And it's like, whatever, do whatever you want. It's like, can't touch this. No, 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 can't touch this. Like, you cannot sway me. All right. Did you like my little singing there? You cannot sway me. You cannot, I will not budge. And again, this is a muscle for your manifestation of like, yeah, I see the shit show. I will go through it. I will feel through it. And I already know I've done this so many different ways in my own personal life that I'm like, please, this is nothing. I've dealt with this before. And again, to be honest with you, it's sort of entertaining to me to see how delusional a person can be, or to go against me and expect a certain positive outcome for themselves when I've already done this so many different ways. And another thing I really wanted to insert, and don't be so delusional also in your own life to allow for this temporary version of events or circumstance to sway you and convince you of anything about you. That's my main point. That's actually the main point that I really wanted to make. It is just a temporary situation, and your job is to completely deny its validity. Yeah, you will discuss it, you will accept it as being here, this and that, but it's just a false representation of what's about to happen anyway for you. Okay? So every time I've gotten my way, every time I turn shit around in my world, in my favor, which is like all the time, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what, is I did my energy work. Okay. And again, I discussed this in my coaching, and I already have, like, when people were like, can't you manifest the shit away with the copycat and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, listen, I'm fucking 10 steps ahead of the game, okay? I already done the situation well ahead of time. Like, sometimes, again, what you see on the outside is just a show to then kind of like distract you and do all these things. And I'm really happy. It's kind of like, it serves double duty, this whole scenario, to me. I get to show it to you how it's done so that you can learn for yourself, okay, and not get discouraged. And also that not everything has to be perfect all the time, because you're learning constantly, right? So underneath it all, I know my intention, and this is how solid you have to be, and this is how solid I am about it. When you know exactly what's going to happen anyway, when you know in which direction the situation is going to go anyway, you're just having fun observing what is going on right now, instead of like feeling some type of threatened way about it, or this, that, and the other. Just having a really healthy discussion about what's going on. I guarantee you, Tracy does not have healthy discussions on her channel. She just deletes all the comments that are calling her out on what she's doing. Me, I love the process of manifestation. And that is really just what I want to kind of make a point here, is like, love it all, love the challenges, love the whatever, and then it makes it like enjoyable for you. It's so much more fun to turn a shitty situation around to such a blissful one, okay, than just having everything being handed to you. In my book, that's the case, okay? It's like, when you're playing cards, right? When you're playing poker and the opponent has no fucking clue what cards you have, and you fucking, like, you have all aces or whatever it takes to win everything. Okay, I'm not a poker player, so parenthesis here if I got it wrong. And you're like, okay, you can put on your shit show. Yeah, we can discuss your shit show and da-da-da. And if it's circumstances that is a shit show, yeah, okay. But wait till I show you my fucking hand. And wait till you shit your pants. And this is how you have to deal with all of the manifestations. Like, okay, yeah, this is valid, da. But wait till you see what I had in mind all along, and wait till you see what happens. Because I already made an agreement with my higher self. I already decided how the story ends. I already know what I'm getting. I already know how it's going to go. So I'm not freaking out inside. And that's the muscle to develop in your manifestations. And if you have that, listen, nothing can stop you, and you're never kind of like, I don't know, you never feel discouraged really to your core. You never feel, like you're alone. You never feel like anything has gone wrong. Like, you just say, okay, temporarily right now it's a shit show. That's all it is. That's really all it is. But underneath it all, the majority of the scenario, like 99% of it, is in my favor. So this is just a little, like, whatever, speck of dust over here trying to pretend that it's a big deal. No, underneath it all, it's all going according to plan. It's all going according to my plan, okay? And that conviction, again, is what I try to teach in my coaching. Hopefully this resonated with you. Again, all the information from me is below. If you need to get into my coaching, you need to pre-book, sign the coaching agreement, and or if you need to book the hour first to make sure I'm your kind of coach, and then I can apply that hour towards your monthly. Okay, thank you so much for listening, and see you tomorrow during the live. Get your questions ready. Ciao, cacao.